Yes, brother, most welcome. Your name and profession.
Good evening to everybody. I'm Shetty from Creative Advertising. I would thanks that I heard enough of Muslimism. And as I'm a Hindu, I stayed here for last 36 years in Muslim country. I'm very happy to be in Bahrain until I die. Okay, another thing, I had a question is you that, as you told, Hindu says everything is God and the Muslim says everything is God's. Is there any problem that if Hindu says everything is God?
The brother says that he's a journalist. He lives in Bahrain, lived in Bahrain for many years.
I'm not a journalist, I'm an advertising guy.
Oh,
Shetty.
advertising guy, sorry. He's advertising and creative something.
Yes, I'm
Creative.
called Creative Shetty.
Creative. And he said that lived in Bahrain for more than?
36 years.
He lived in Bahrain for 36 years. He's happy to live in Bahrain and happy to die in Bahrain also.
Yes, sir.
No problem if you die here. But we'd like you to get the right guidance before you die. And you asked the question that I said Hindu says everything is God, Muslims say everything is God. So what is wrong in Hindus saying everything is God? What is wrong? The Hindus aren't following the scripture. There's nothing wrong for me, but there's wrong according to Hindu scripture. Because the Hindu scripture says, Natasya Patima Asti. Yajurved chapter 32 verse number 3. Of that God, there is no image. There is no photograph. There is no painting. There is no sculpture. There is no statue. So if you start calling other things God, you're going against your scripture. Not only are you going against your scriptures, you're going against even our scriptures. So
Not necessarily.
I'm quoting you Sanskrit. Do you know Sanskrit?
Agree. I don't understand Sanskrit.
Fine.
Okay.
So I'm quoting you your verse. Unless you say, don't believe in the Veda.
It's not a question of believing that God.
So if you say, don't believe in Veda, then I'll fine. Don't believe in Veda, then what do you believe in? It's mentioned in Veda, it's mentioned in Upanishad. As long as you're saying Hindu, there are two definitions of Hindu. The correct definition of Hindu is the geographical definition of Hindu.
Like what?
Means anyone living in the land of Indus Valley, living in India is called a Hindu. By definition, I'm a Hindu.
Okay.
Because if you read the book of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Discover India, he said that the word Hindu is never found in any Indian scriptures until the Arabs came. The first time the word Hindu was used was by the Arabs. Hindi. They call me also Hindi. The Arabs used it. Hindi. That means living in land of India. If you read even the Encyclopedia Britannica, it says it was a word used for the religious people living in India. Now, according to scholars, Hindu is a geographical definition. If it's a definition, I am a Hindu, you living in Bahrain cannot be a Hindu. They are Bahraini.
Not necessarily. I'm a pure Hindu.
Geographically, Hindu means person. That means you don't know the language. You can call yourself, you say I am a woman, you can call yourself a lady, I will not object. But the problem is,
It's not like that.
well, Hindu means living in the land of Indus. You open the dictionary, if you don't know, you go home and open the dictionary. Open Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's book. Everything, not necessarily every human being should know everything. Someone says 2 plus 2 is equal to 3. I said, Bhai Sahab, it's not 3, it's 4. You should check up, and if it's wrong, you should agree. So Hindu by definition means a person who lives in India. So by definition, I'm a Hindu. That's the reason the Arabs, they call me Zakir Hindi. They call me Hindi bhai. But later on they picked up. It is not a religious definition. Therefore, this was later picked up by the sayings of the Arabs and incorporated.
No. Don't tell only Arab. The Hinduism is before. Arab we heard just now.
I want to give you a single quotation in any Hindu scripture before the Arabs came to India. Now, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru says in his book, Discover Islam, the word Hindu doesn't exist in the Hindu scriptures until the Arabs came. If you don't know, you are in creative, you are in the advertising field. So in advertising field, you may be an expert.
Okay.
But in Hinduism, you are an expert.
I'm not.
So if you are not,
But
if you don't know, you should say, I don't know. I will check up. You say, no. So you are making a fool of yourself.
You should reply me why we can't tell everything is a God.
I'm coming to it now. First you said I'm a Hindu. First I'm telling you not a Hindu.
Yeah.
You are not a Hindu, I'm telling you.
How? I'm not
Because
a
they are
Muslim.
not living in India.
It's not necessary. If not a Muslim, I'm a Hindu. I'm not a Catholic.
If you are not a Muslim and not a Catholic, you don't have to be a Hindu.
Yeah, I'm Hindu. I'm born Hindu.
Where were you born? You were born in India, na?
Wherever, born
No,
to
if you are born in India, then you are a born Indian, born Hindu. But now because you are living here, by geographical definition, now you say you are an American. You want to say, you say, I cannot object.
No.
Tomorrow you say I am an American. Okay, fine. I will not object. What to do? If someone doesn't know the language, what can I do? I cannot keep on banging my head against the wall. So coming to your first question, you are a Hindu. By geographical definition, you are not.
Okay.
Coming to your second question, what is wrong in Hindus saying that everything is God? If Hindus who believe in the Hindu scriptures, Vedas, if they say everything is wrong, they are going against the scriptures. So if you say what is wrong in saying 2 + 2 = 5, that means you are weak in mathematics. If you tell me, if a mathematician says 2 + 2 = 5, what is wrong? I will say he's not a mathematician. So if you are a Hindu, you cannot say everything is God. Because the Hindu scripture, the Veda says, Na tasya pratimasti. Of that God, there is no pratima. The Brahma Sutra of Hinduism means, Ikkam Brahman Dyota naste nena naste kinchan. Bhagwan ek hi hai, dusra nahi hai, idhara bhi nahi hai. No, yet you want to say everything is God, what less hai? So you are not following your scriptures. Yet you want to say 2 + 2 = 5. Okay, say you are not a mathematician.
No, it's not covering this one. You only told it that Hindus are telling everything is God. Is there any wrong in that?
It is wrong, they are not following the scriptures.
No, you mentioned that. We don't agree.
I am quoting to you reference with reference. If you don't understand my reference, what can I do? If someone says 2 + 2 = 5,
No, you are telling us.
I will tell it doesn't know. I am quoting you in Sanskrit. Do you understand Sanskrit? You say, I don't understand. So if you don't understand Sanskrit, you don't understand the scriptures, that means you are not well versed with Hinduism. So if you are not well versed with Hindu, the problem is in you, not in me.
Clearly conveyed answers. I don't think
If you don't agree with the Hindu scriptures, no problem, brother.
Anyway, thanks for that, okay?
You're welcome.